Is it time to buy or sell Google stock? In this video, we're diving deep into Google. Our initial report was published on our website on Friday, the 11th of April, 2025, and now we're here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You won't want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and receive free price predictions and in-depth analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 10th day of April in the year 2025, our system has ranked Google as a sell candidate, assigning it a score of -2.08. Now, let's examine the stock's performance during this time frame. Interestingly, the stock has outperformed our system's predictions, achieving a gain of 2.83%. This results in an average return of 1.41% per day since it was designated as a sell candidate. The stock is currently situated within the midst of a broad and declining trend in the short term, indicating further potential declines ahead. The analysis of the last 3 months suggests a possible decrease of approximately 24% over the upcoming 3 months, with potential returns ranging from about -31% to -19%. In terms of a longer perspective, our assessment over the course of 12 months projects a change of nearly 4%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could fluctuate between -4% and 37% within the next year. In current terms, this would translate to a future price ranging from around $150.55 to $216.14. Our latest daily update for Google includes the headline: Google stock price up 2.83% on Friday. The Google stock price gained 2.83% on the last trading day, which was Friday, the 11th of April, 2025. It rose from $152.82 to $157.14. During the last trading day, the stock fluctuated 3.10%, reaching a day low of $152.89 and a day high of $157.63. The price has experienced ups and downs during this period, showing a 1.82% gain over the last 2 weeks. Additionally, trading volume fell by 13 million shares on the last day, with a total of 34 million shares exchanged for approximately $5.28 billion. It's important to consider that declining volume amidst rising prices can indicate divergence and may serve as an early warning of potential changes in the coming days. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest stock price reached $207.05, while the lowest was $140.53. Currently, the price stands 24.11% or $49.91 below the 52-week high. Furthermore, it is 86.10% or $973.51 below the all-time high recorded on January 15, 2018, when the price peaked at $1,130.65. Alphabet Incorporated, the parent company of Google, is currently facing a challenging market landscape, particularly with its stock value down 20% year-to-date amid increasing recession fears associated with President Trump's tariff policies. Nevertheless, this environment presents both risks and opportunities. With rising inflation expectations, Alphabet's strong pricing power in its core search advertising business enables it to counter potential margin pressures, positioning the company favorably even in a stagflation environment. Recent layoffs in the Android and Chrome divisions indicate a restructuring strategy that could streamline operations and enhance efficiency, although this may affect workforce morale in the short term. In contrast, Alphabet's substantial growth in search advertising, along with strategic expansions into artificial intelligence, cloud computing, and autonomous vehicles through its partnerships and product launches, highlights a diversified revenue model. The introduction of innovative technologies such as the Ironwood Tensor Processing Unit and the new Gemini 2.5 AI model demonstrates Alphabet's commitment to innovation. In the short term, the volatile market may lead to further fluctuations in stock prices due to broader market sentiment and immediate reactions to economic policies. However, in the long term, If Alphabet successfully leverages its technological advancements and preserves its advertising dominance, it could bolster investor confidence and stabilize stock performance, presenting a compelling case for long-term investment as the company continues to adapt in a rapidly evolving market. Analyst ratings. On Friday, the 10th of January, 2025, it was reported that KeyBank assigned Google an overweight rating with a hold recommendation. On Tuesday, the 7th of January, 2025, it was reported that Cantor Fitzgerald gave Google a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. On Friday, the 3rd of January, 2025, it was reported that Wolfe Research assigned Google an outperform rating with a hold recommendation. On Thursday, the 2nd of January, 2025, it was reported that JMP Securities rated Google as market perform with a downgrade recommendation. On Thursday, the 21st of November, 2024, it was reported that UBS assigned Google a neutral rating with a hold recommendation. The following signals have been identified for Google. There are mixed signals in the stock today. The Google stock holds a buy signal from the short-term moving average. However, the long-term average indicates a general sell signal. With the long-term average positioned above the short-term average, this creates a more negative forecast for the stock. If there are further gains, the stock will encounter resistance from the long-term moving average at $163.12. Conversely, if the stock declines, it will find some support from the short-term average at $150.92. A breakout above the long-term average will generate another buy signal, whereas a drop below the short-term average will contribute to another sell signal, reinforcing the general trend. Additionally, there is currently a sell signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. A buy signal was issued from a pivot bottom point on Tuesday, April 8, 2025, and so far, it has risen 8.6%. Further increases are anticipated until a new top pivot is identified. Notably, volume decreased during the last trading day, even as prices rose. This creates a divergence between volume and price, which may serve as an early warning. Therefore, the stock should be monitored closely. Here are some additional signals that may interest you. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a sell signal. Pivots showed a buy signal 4 days ago. Bollinger signals also indicated a buy 4 days ago. The short-term moving average pointed to a buy signal 4 days ago. Conversely, the long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 48 days ago. Additionally, the relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 44 days ago. Examining the 12-month chart reveals the short moving average provided a buy signal 15 days ago. The long-term moving average indicated a sell signal 37 days ago. Furthermore, the relationship between the short and long moving averages suggested a buy signal 28 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Let's discuss the support, risk, and stop loss for Google. Google currently finds support from accumulated volume at $154.64. This level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction is likely when this support is tested. The stock exhibits average daily movements, and with a healthy trading volume, the risk level is deemed medium. Over the last day, the stock fluctuated $4.74 between its high and low points, reflecting a change of 3.10%. Over the past week, the stock has demonstrated an average daily volatility of 6.87%. Before we delve into the potential trading levels for Google, let's briefly review some key fundamental data. First, we have the price-to-earnings ratio, commonly known as the PE ratio. This important metric compares a company's current share price to its earnings per share. A relatively low PE ratio may indicate diminished expectations for the company's future or suggest that the stock is undervalued, presenting a possible buying opportunity. In other news, the forthcoming earnings report for the first quarter of 2025 is anticipated on the 24th of April, 2025. Analysts' consensus estimates stand at $2.02. It is important to monitor these figures as they can significantly influence stock prices. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for Google. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for Google is at $158.71. If you don't currently own any shares, it may be prudent to wait for this level to be exceeded before making your move. For those already in possession of the stock, this could serve as a point to consider for swing trading. On the downside, Google faces its first support level at $154.64. Should this support level hold, it might present a favorable entry point, anticipating a rebound. The combined average rating for Google from multiple analyst sources is to buy. Now let's examine some recent insider trades. On the 1st of April, 2025, O'Toole Amy Thuener conducted an insider sale of 673 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 28th of March, 2025, Walker John Kent conducted an insider purchase of 17,782 shares of Class C capital stock. On the same day, Walker John Kent also conducted an insider sale of 17,782 shares of Class C capital stock. Again, on the 28th of March, 2025, Arnold Francis conducted an insider sale of 111 shares of Class C capital stock. On the 25th of March, 2025, Ashkenazi Anat conducted an insider sale of 6,686 shares of Class C Google stock units. Based on the 100 most recent insider trades, we've determined that insider power is positive, with a ratio of 14.808. Overall, insiders purchased 1,472,730 shares and sold 1,083,998 shares in the last 100 trades. We have a negative evaluation for this stock, and there's no stop loss in place. Is Google stock a good buy? Currently, Google exhibits several negative indicators suggesting it may continue to perform poorly in the coming days or weeks. Thus, we maintain a negative outlook on this stock. Our analysis of the volatility and movement from the last trading day indicates that the current price is overvalued. For trading on Monday, the 14th of April, we anticipate Google will open lower by $1.25, starting at $155.89. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money, and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. You should not base your investment decision on StockInvest.us. By using the information, you agree and are responsible for your own investment choices. This presents our current view of the stock. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below and share your thoughts. What is your target for this stock? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day, with warm regards from all of us here at Stock Invest.